Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Weekly Blend. This is Heidi Ellsworth,
And
and
I'm Karen Edwards.
we are here from all the coffee shops: Roofers Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, Coatings Coffee Shop, and of course, Ask a Roofer. And we are just kind of bringing the news, and we have some sad news. It's sad, maybe scary is a better word, Karen.
Yeah. Right now it's Tropical Storm Helene, and it's making its way through the Gulf and expected to make landfall Thursday, potentially as a hurricane category 3. So this is a pretty intense storm. There's going to be lots of rain, lots of winds, lots of storm surge. As we like to do whenever there is a hurricane or severe weather event, we will offer free classified ads
Yeah.
for folks who need help, who need workers, who have resources maybe available to share. So we'll have that information up in the announcements on our homepage for anyone who needs it.
Yeah. And we also have our hurricane and storm forum. So if you need to connect with other people or check in, we'll have the promo code in that forum so you can find it easily to get your free classifieds. And we just want to put, we're thinking of everyone. We have so many friends in that area. There's so many homes and it's been hit before.
Yeah.
So this is, yeah, it's really, I think it was Hurricane Michael that hit there before. Sure about that. So thinking of everybody in the storm and all those. Karen, one of the things that I really think about all the time is roofing contractors are heroes. They are out there. They are out there right after the storm. They're working. They're helping to keep people's houses safe. To get them tarped, to do everything that they need to do, or sealed, like with storm seal.
Hmm.
And so I just want a big shout out because there's a lot of work and a lot of pressure and probably some scary moments that our roofing contractors are going to be going through as they help all the people out there.
Well, sure. And a lot of them, they live there too. Their families are
Yeah.
there too. They have homes there too. So they're taking care of that. And then they're going out and helping others. So it's really admirable.
It is. It is. It makes me proud of our industry, all of our roofing industry, and all the metal workers and all the coders. So for everybody. And speaking of coatings, moving on to what's happening here at the coffee shops, we actually have a RLW today with Sherwin Williams, all on cool coatings. Really excited about this.
Yeah. Sherwin-Williams, is a leader in coatings, in coil coatings, and it's going to be really interesting to learn about how they really do contribute to efficiency and the environment and helping keeping buildings more comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's about, it's about bottom line with energy and energy savings, but it's also about, really climate change and helping to cool down our cities. And so it's going to be a great register now. Come join us. I know we're live on LinkedIn right now. So if you're hearing this, come join
Yeah,
us
that's going to
this
be
afternoon.
at 2 p.m. Eastern,
Yep.
11 a.m. Pacific today.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's great. We're looking forward to it. And then tomorrow morning, talk about relevant, we are with the folks from GAF talking about working the storms. And I mean, with what's happening with the hurricane in Florida right now, this is GAF has really put together some amazing resources to help contractors either run the claim and work with insurance in a really positive way on how they can do that and how they can help their business. Or they also have resources for folks who have worked mostly insurance before to understand how to also sell retail and also kind of that combination because things are changing so fast. And that's what the conversation is going to be about.
Yeah. It's really, insurance work you got to do it in a certain way and you got to have the scope right. And, they really have the resources there to help contractors succeed.
Yeah, and we're gonna have contractors on there on the conversation. So I'm really excited to, and the timing's perfect. So we'll be talking a little bit about the hurricane tomorrow too, for sure. And then Karen, we're hitting the road.
That's right.
We're going live to Western States, or Western Roofing Expo in Las Vegas. Our team's going to be there, and we'll have our a live coffee conversations sponsored by General Coatings and Everroof on Monday. which is going to be great. We have Chris Heitzman, we have Will Lorenz, we have Stephanie Baird, and a couple other folks who are going to be on that coffee conversations talking about what's happening in the West, what they're seeing, economics, backlogs, trends, regulations, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
And that's live on our YouTube channel, and it's at
Yeah.
2 p.m. Pacific. So, subscribe to the YouTube, ring the bell, because in addition to the coffee conversation, you're going to be doing live interviews throughout the show.
Yes. Megan and I, because Karen, we're very sad, but you're not going to be there this year. I
I know.
know. Sometimes, we have life that things that we got to do.
You got to go to family events and stuff,
I
right?
know. I know. I don't know why, but yeah, we do. Um, so we'll be missing you, although you'll be back with us at MetalCon and a bunch of shows coming up.
I
But yeah,
will.
Megan and I will be doing a lot of interviews. We're going to be doing interviews on the soundstage. We're also going to be doing out on the show floor, and of course, we'll be taking picture and getting some interviews during the auction on Sunday night, which is the Davis Foundation. I'm a trustee, so we're going to be Roofers Coffee Shop's going to be in the house helping with the paddle raise. So
Yes,
we'll be
last
like
year we did that and we raised a bunch of more money,
a
didn't we?
bunch of money. Yes, we
Yeah.
did. We did. And so we're doing it again this year. And of course, that all goes towards scholarships. And plus, our new scholarship this year, which is for Skills USA, helping young people attend the national event from the trade schools. So, really, really cool stuff. And then we also have our RT3 technology class.
Oh yeah, that is going to be. I'm bummed I'm going to miss that one.
I know.
But we're talking about robotics. We're talking about new technologies. We're talking about AI. Where we were, where we are now, and where we're going.
Right. And I just want to say about the Western States staff and Joel, and especially the executive director, really reached out to us and said, "Hey, we want to get some technology in there. Can RT3 be involved?" He also is working with Latinos in roofing for more Spanish classes. So really, they are progressive, getting out there, bringing things in. So great show. Hopefully you're already signed up and we will see you in Vegas. If we don't see you in Vegas, we may see you the next weekend in
In
Atlanta
Atlanta,
for
Expo Contratista.
and really super excited about this because we've had our En Espanol page for many years and we have done a lot in Spanish, and I mean our site, you can translate it at the top, Spanish, French, or English, but we are expanding because we just, that inclusiveness is so important to us here, and so we're expanding with new navigation or a new item in the top navigation that says en
In
español,
Espanol.
and you'll be able to find everything about what's going on all in Spanish. It's kind of a little microsite
Mm-hmm.
that is really and should launch right around Contratista.
Yeah, it's neat. I've seen it in staging. The updates, it's refreshed. Everything's easy to find, easy to see. We've got lunch and learns in Spanish. We've got articles. We've got events. We've got everything right there at your fingertips.
So we're going to be at the expo, which is put on by the National Association of Hispanic Contractors, and we have both Itzel and Jessica, who speak fluent Spanish, who will be there, and Tim and I will be too, and Megan. So we'll be getting some videos. We'll be really looking forward, first time to this show, so that's gonna be exciting, and with our new navigation. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So very exciting. And now let's talk a little bit about what's in the newsroom.
Yes. Go for it because it fits right
Well,
in.
yeah, yeah. Well, first of all, we have an article about Expo Contratista and how to make the most of it. And we also have an original article written by Hannah, one of our writers, and it's about the ancient history of slate roofs. So, for all you history buffs out there and history of roofing buffs, especially, it's a really good article. You should give it a read.
So fun. And with that note, as you're reading about the slate, just be aware that the National Slate Association is having their annual conference at the towards the end of October, and it's on our site. You can find in the events. But I just saw an email yesterday, Karen, saying, "Hey, if you still want to register to go to the National Slate Association show," and it's really more of a conference. But I've been there before, and we have toured the slate mines. They this year they have I think a tour of Revere Copper. They also are doing the Charleston Museum. It's going to be in Charleston, and Roofer's Coffee Shop will be there. Alex Toll will be attending, so
Yeah.
be sure to sign up after you read that article.
Nice. Now, and
Tie it
finally,
all in.
last but not least, your favorite thing.
Yes, we have a spray pump. It's a Hennis Johnson spray pump, very top of the classifieds, and right below that is an Englert metal forming machine. So, of course, great machines and great spray pumps, whatever you need. But also, just to finish up on the classifieds, please, if you are in that hurricane and you really need help, please use the promo code. Look for it. It'll be out there. And we're thinking about all of you.
Well said.
Well said. Okay. So we're going to say goodbye. Take care, everyone. And we will see you next week.
Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.